Judas and the Black Messiah was directed by Shaka King and stars Daniel Kaluuya, I think that's how you pronounce it, Lakeith Stanfield, and Dominique Fishback. And when petty car thief William O'Neill is caught by the FBI, he's offered a choice. Go to jail for several years, or he can go home free for infiltrating the Black Panther Party and gathering information on lead chairman Fred Hampton. While he's there, he must decide if he wants to do what is right, or if he wants to do his job. Guys, I was looking forward to this film for quite a while now. Looking forward to it. It would have been my top 10 most anticipated list if I've seen the trailers before I made that list, but I didn't. As you see here right now, I'm in here because I'm hanging out with some family, but I got a chance to watch this last night on the day it came out, and I want to give you my review for it right now. But before I tell you if I liked it or not, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, comment down below what do you think of the film Judas and the Black Messiah. Did you love it like a lot of people, or are you the one and only stand out? And with that said, here's my thoughts on it, and obviously I love this film. Obviously. I was really looking forward to it for a few specific reasons. Number one, I wanted to make a school report on it for extra credit because I'm a nerd like that. Number two, the trailers looked really good. And number three, I am a fan of documentaries or based on true story. And this is one of the better ones, being completely honest. Now, sure, at first before I watched it, I was like, I'm nervous. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to give you guys my review. But am I going to be like, am I just going to trash this movie because I didn't like it when it has a 97, 98% on Rotten Tomatoes? And for the first act of this film, I was really worried that's what was going to happen, because in the first act was extremely boring. It was just a bunch of people sitting down, having meetings and stuff, and nothing happened, and I was bored out of my mind, and I was really disappointed in this movie. I was like, no, I don't like it. But the second and third act elevated. Now, let me just say, after my scoring, I am going to give a few spoiler thoughts. It is based on a true story, so if you guys know the story, you probably know some spoilers. But this is a film I want everyone to watch, and if you're just depending on my review of this film to watch it, I thought I would just tell you guys that I will be spoiling it in the end, so I can talk about it for the people who've already seen it. Because I need to talk about some things that I thought. But anyways, yes. Very bored in the first act, but something specific happens there in the second act that really made me like, oh, this film got good. And when I mean this film got good, I mean this film got good. It has so much emotional weight upon it. The action sequences there are so well made. The cinematography is perfect. This film is, hands down, amazing. Now let's talk about a few things here. The first of which will be all this emotional weight that I felt in this film. Now, here's the thing. It's based on a true story. So seeing all these people die and seeing these people who were great friends with these people made me want to cry. This was so emotional. This actually happened. So there are actually people who are sticking up for other people, and they're getting killed for it. And how this impacts these characters. This one guy, his best friend, got killed, so he goes off on a rampage and starts shooting at police because and that was just the most emotional thing. That church scene from the trailers, that was so, so good. It almost made me cry. That was, hands down, amazing. That scene's so emotional. Also, our cast here is great. Daniel Kaluuya, Lakeith Stanfield, and Dominique Fishback. Dominique Fishback, she's the only one and Daniel, they're the only ones I pretty much knew out of this bunch. I haven't seen Daniel in anything. He was in Get Out, but I haven't seen that movie yet. Really want to. And I haven't, and I know Dominique Fishback from several things, but I don't know which they are. So, yeah, pretty solid cast. Really, really solid cast, in fact. And they all do a great job interacting with each other and making me think that these are real people. The action sequences are visually stunning, and that's because of the cinematography. There will be some scenes where a guy's just walking and it's just like back and it's like in one take. There are several scenes like that, and it's so beautiful. This almost was a perfect film, if not for that boring beginning. But I have to talk about spoilers. At the beginning, I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be a B-. Then I elevated it up to a B when things started happening. Then I elevated it up to an A-, my classic score. But I think it's more than that. I'm going to have to give it an A, an 8.5 out of 10, and 4 stars. This film was awesome. Now we're going to talk about spoilers. You are warned. Spoilers. Click off this video now. 3, 2, 1. Spoiler alert. This film was awesome. I have to talk about some spoilers now. Let's see. The way this guy got assassinated, 25 days. It said at the end, this baby was born 25 days after he was assassinated. So sad. And this is a true story too. So sad. When he goes off on a rampage on the police, the one guy shooting everyone, that was a really powerful sequence, especially when the guy was laying down like, please don't hurt me, I have a family. Which means this film was not treating white people like just white trash the whole time. They were treating white people like actual humans in the end. Sure, the guy shot him, but that actually kind of was like, alright, all these white people are meanie heads. I hate them so much. They're so stupid. And then we get this one guy, I'm like, you know, that kind of makes me rethink the whole film, that these people are actually human beings. They're just racist, and I hate them. And it just holds so much emotion. The church scene, it was mainly in honor of that one guy, and I was almost in tears. And then even William O'Neill, played by Lakeith Stanfield, him being there, so emotional. It's so good. So good. So good. When he goes to prison, first I was like, wait, he went to prison for stealing ice cream? What the f... But it turns out to be so much more. He's treated like crap at prison, and it's so sad. When the building was... My favorite scene of the whole film was a church scene. My second favorite scene of the whole film was that scene where they're trying to protect the lady, and they're, like, shooting at the police. It's so good. And they got arrested. It is such good action. So good. They were just hiding, and, like, it was so good. But it also, when he learns that it was, you see that he's in a dark room, where he was in this real room, and you're like... He's being treated for that because he's actually trying to get real people help. And it's just so emotional. I could rant on this all day. So much emotion to be in this film. The film is near perfectness. Just the first act was really boring. So yeah, I already gave my score, but I mean, I love this film. It was so great. But yeah, that is my review. Tell me down below, what did you think of this film? Are you an outcast? If you are, I hate. But if you are an outcast, tell me why. Make sure to comment down below. No spoilers unless you put spoiler, because I did kind of spoil this film. And also subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. I'm going to go watch some movies. I'm not going to... I rented Batman Soul of the Dragon, but it's been out for several weeks. Maybe I'll review it. Maybe I'll review it Monday. But tomorrow the Snyder Cut trailer comes out, so of course I will do that. I rented Batman Soul of the Dragon, honestly. If you can go follow me on Letterboxd, Zach Movie Chat YT, to find me on there. This has been a Zachary Movie Chat production. Make sure to see all my reviews, and make sure to follow me on there. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to join the Nerd Army. Peace out.